It's filming? Oh my god, I didn't even notice. So right now we're in Datça, southern Turkey, very close to Greece. And this is the second time. It's a tiny little peninsula. It's like a tiny little city. It feels like an island. There's water. It's very calm, it's very chill. And we're gonna show you some of the city's little streets. They look really, really nice. And I've been drawn to come here for the second time. And I don't know why I'm so drawn to come to this place. But then earlier I was walking one of the streets. And as I was walking there, I felt like I couldn't breathe anymore. I was kind of like suffocating. And as I left that street, I felt fine. And then shortly after that, we came to this little cafe and we started doing some runes, readings, and tarot about what's happening. And so the realization we came to is that I must have had a past life incarnation here. And I must have been either murdered or killed for some sort of knowledge that I was trying to spread. So the first card that came was the Hangman. So I was either kind of like tortured or killed or kind of like in a suffocating way. And the Hangman is a reflection of that, because when you're hanged, that's what happens to you. You kind of suffocate and you can't breathe anymore. And we asked the cards. I didn't film it live, but we asked the cards if it's a confirmation, if it happened, and the cards said yes. So the cards were upright, meaning it's a confirmation. So we had the Chariot, Temperance, and Wheel of Fortune. And and this card came shortly afterwards. I was killed because of the knowledge I was trying to spread, the knowledge about alchemy. Here in the Temperance, we have the hexagram. In this card, I see alchemy, I see sacred geometry, I see knowledge. This person here, they're working on their crafts, they're mixing their knowledge together, they're preparing their knowledge to give it away to people. But before they give it away, they're preparing it. That's what I was doing. But then I was killed for that. And that's why I've been really drawn to this place for the second time in less than 2 weeks. And sometimes we have to pay attention to these things, because if you feel that you're drawn to a certain place, or if you feel that you have a connection with a specific area, it probably means that you've been there. It means you've been there. It means you've lived there. It means you've been killed there. There's a meaning to it. And it's interesting because I was never attracted to this area of the world before coming here. But the moment you step foot on the land, then you know. So I will show you that street later. But so the message of the day today is to travel. You never know what you might discover. You never know what you might find out about yourself. So travel, explore, go to the places you want to go to. If you're drawn to any place, if you feel like there's a place that's calling you to go. Or even, it doesn't have to be a place that's calling you to go. It could be a place that someone take you to, you know? You could be with a friend, you could be with some family members, and they're like, hey, let's go here. And it catches you off guard, and you go there, and the second you arrive there, then you remember. So, Prince of Chariot of Fire. This is one card, I just pulled it for you guys. So, again, this is a beautiful card. It's King of Wands. So, so embrace your fire and be the king you are, or be the queen you are. And don't shy away from exploring yourself. Don't shy away from. Don't be scared to know who you are. Be the king. So this is that area that I told you about earlier. That when I came here, I started feeling so uncomfortable and uneasy, and feeling like I'm suffocating. Let's go. Follow. So this is in a residential area in Dacia, southern Turkey. We're kind of in the middle of nowhere, literally. It's like a tiny peninsula, or like an island. There's only a few thousand people in this city, so it's very small. And we randomly found this street earlier. And like, even if I'm talking right now, my heart is beating. It's very weird. I'm having that same feeling again. And it's funny, it starts just right there. It starts at the street. As I hit the street over there, it starts. And earlier in any other street I feel good, and even now I feel like weird. But let's go. I was also exploring the cards earlier. We were pulling the cards, me and Ina Oracle, and the cards were saying that I was probably murdered and suffocated or killed in one of these houses. So the cards confirmed that, and I can feel it. And even before we even got here earlier, I remember we were walking as we arrived here, and I was like, why would anyone come here? And this is such a nice village or town. It's so tiny, but it's beautiful. It has like beautiful houses, as you can see, from stone like that. And it's very charming. There's a lot of nice cafes, but I'm like, why would anyone come here? I said that randomly out of nowhere, and I'm like, what do people like in here? You know, and then it's kind of everything, the memory starts coming back. But especially as I move towards there, I start feeling more and more uncomfortable, you know? And I don't know. And it just feels really, feels uncomfortable. These are all like these stone buildings. Oh my god, pentacle. Hold on a second, and that's 5 pointed stars, and my number is number 5. And that's the number that symbolizes magic and alchemy, both the hexagram, which is a 6 pointed star, and the pentagram, which is 5 pointed star. And look, this door, I didn't even see this earlier. Why would it have a pentagram? There's something weird about this house. Could be where I was. Even now, like, my heart is pounding. It's beating up fast, and I'm totally healthy. I'm feeling good. I've eaten healthy foods. I didn't eat anything greasy or anything with salt or stuff like that. But it's just a feeling, you know. And these stone buildings were here for hundreds and thousands of years ago. So look at this. These stones were built around a tree. Shows you how ancient this stuff is. And it has been here for generations, for centuries. But hopefully, yeah. And we were asking the cards more, and they were saying that I think here, this must be it. Something here. This feels more like it's something here in this strip. In this strip, this must be it. something here feels wrong, and I can feel it. And it's empty. It's like, you know, usually there's a lot of tourists here, and earlier there was no one when we came here, and now there's no one too, and it's so almost like spooky, and that feeling here, you know. And I'm sure there's a lot of spirits. Can you feel the presence of the spirits? You too, right? So I'm talking to Ina, who's filming me right now. She's an oracle, witch, medium, psychic, and she can feel and talk to spirits. She confirms. So, and I'm sure all of you out there who can depict spirits, because you can feel that stuff through camera too. You can see it sometimes through camera too. But I feel like they were saying, the cards confirmed that back in that lifetime I was looking for some relics that had to do with the Holy Grail. I was an alchemist and I was looking for some relics or some very, very secret documents that had to do maybe with Holy Grail or something of similar value, and I was hunting that stuff for some queen or some king back in that era, and I was trying to maybe steal them from this area, and that's where other people who were looking for the same stuff caught me and finished my life. But you know what I'm realizing? These apartments are probably not even, I think there's no one in them. They're for sale, all of them. They're all for sale. There's no one in them. Number 6, this one. This is an apartment for sale, and it has number 6, our favorite number. But the more I move towards here, that feeling gets better and better. So it's gotta be that house there. That's where it feels the worst. Maybe that's where my life was, you know. And here it feels more, you know, normal. Should we go up a little bit more? Mm-hmm. Let's see what's in here. Trying to go for a little adventure because we're spending the night here, so we have some time. We don't need to, because usually, like last week, we would have to take the boat, the ferry back to Bodrum, which is 2 hours on the water. But today we're staying the night. We have some pomegranate trees.
What is this noise?
This singing behind. This singing that you guys hear right now, it's kind of like a singing. It's called Adhan in Arabic, and it's the prayer's call. So in Islamic countries, and Turkey is one of them, 5 times a day, these call for prayers, which are called Adhan. They're very loud, like this. You can hear them anywhere in the city you live in. You can hear them literally anywhere. And they're very beautiful, they're very meditative. And they're reminders to pray. Because 5 times, you have to pray 5 times a day. And this is a reminder that now is the time to pray to your Creator. But they're beautiful, like kind of charming, you know. And it's so cool because it seems like they come from the sky, you know. Oh, look, can you feel those ruins there? There's some sort of ruins there, or some houses. I don't know what they are.
The whole area is old, like houses.
It's very old. It feels like ancient. It feels like so much stuff happened here, so much murder, so much killing. Oh my goodness. Look at this on our left here. It's another leftover stone wall or house.